he just has fun. Reminds me of his coach, Cale Sanderson, the 4-time NCAA champion. There's Mike Evans for Iowa, Blair Academy product. And last time they met, Taylor won 9-4 in the duel meet. But I just kind of felt like Mike Evans was finding himself in the third period.
Well, he's found himself in this tournament. Most of the athletes that get to the finals here just kind of survived. But these two athletes have been dominant.
As I said, Taylor defeated Evans 9-4 in their only meeting this season on January 22nd.
So really impressed with Mike Evans and his semifinal bout. He's able to go ahead and run up a tech fall against Robert Kokesh of Nebraska. And close win, forgive me here, but a close win against Cody Yawn in the first match. He avenged the loss earlier in the national duels, but then really looked good in the semifinals last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank our
David Taylor, you mentioned he wrestles a lot like Cale. I mentioned that before as well. He's fast break basketball. That ball's moving and it's going in the hoop.
He's always trying to score. He was the #1 recruit in the nation when he came out of the high school at St. Paris Graham in Ohio, where he was a 4-time state champion in one of the nation's best high school programs. Grew up in Wyoming. His dad moved to Ohio his freshman year, just in time to go to work for St. Paris Graham High School. Penn State out in front by 10 points over Minnesota. Of course, if they win here against his Iowa opponent, David Taylor, they'll distance themselves enough to put Iowa out of the running for the championship. Minnesota having some strength coming up.
Yeah, the thing is
3 more finalists, Minnesota does, in the strength of their lineup.
And one thing you never see from David Taylor is he never gives a guy a corner, and that's a slight corner that Evans has been able to get right there on that shot. But you notice how he stays square right there. His hips are square, right, with his opponent. Now he's got an opportunity to go ahead and look out for the spladle right there. Evans has got to be careful. He'll follow that up and put he'll lock it up and maybe put this.
We're neutral.
Looking for a cradle possibly. That's tough action there. Evans well advised to get off the mat.
And the 2 because his fingers were in. Any part of the body in, when you get the control of your opponent, it's scoring. And really, Evans, all he needed to do was pull his hand off, and it wouldn't have been 2.
Well, I'd like to see a replay on that. I'm really impressed with what Taylor was able to do in that position, but I thought for a split second they might have been both out, but he didn't have a great angle on that. But that's a great job by Taylor. Nice job here. And this is the rule here. You're not all the way out until you are totally out. And you see that just has 1 foot in bounds right now, both athletes do, and it's correctly called. Here's the replay. An opportunity to see this single leg position here, and now he rolls it back up. And did they ever go off, totally off? I think they did.
And it might have been a fingernail still in, so we'd have to take a closer zoom in look. We'll give the benefit of the doubt to Tim Shields, the head official from Apple Valley, Minnesota.
And they went out and went back in, and that's what made that tough, but that's the rule.
And there is the Evans family, Richard and Cindy Evans. And the Iowa Hawkeyes sitting right close to Sandy and Mike McDonough. They right to their left. Cindy there in the yellow sweater, and Richard Evans sitting right next to the McDonoughs, who already have a son who is a champion, and Matt McDonough. Champions like to sit next to champions. Right now, David Taylor looking for his second Big Ten championship. He's 64-1 in his young career as a sophomore. His only loss coming in the finals to Arizona State's Bubba Jenkins.
Well, he had the cat and mouse game being played right now with Evans getting high, and he's a little bit too high in that ride right now, and Taylor's either going to try to swim over and try to grab the head, but now both legs are in, and it looks like Evans is finally settled back into the position, so you don't see Taylor ridden too much, and now he's giving up a 2-on-1 with his elbow out and his wrist in, and he's going to have to work hard to improve his position. Already a minute gone in this second period.
Taylor advanced to the finals with a technical fall, a pin, and a major decision. Has not had a close match. Mike Evans, a big tech fall in the semifinals, really coming on. There's Cale Sanderson. He wasn't a four-time Big Ten champion because he wrestled for Iowa State in the Big 12, but he was a four-timer. Four-time Big 12 champion, four-time NCAA champion, undefeated. Cale Sanderson has taken Penn State to new heights. Team winning the Big Ten championship, their first, and the NCAA championship last year, their first since '53, and there's a reversal for Taylor.
Taylor's just very confident. You can see what he was doing. He's baiting Evans to go ahead and put that leg in. Evans went ahead and did. He hipped down, created a little position where he got Evans' hips off to the side. He was able to swim for the head and get the reversal.
Out in front 4-0 Taylor, who beat Evans earlier in the year 9-4. Evans is one of only two wrestlers to avoid bonus points against Taylor. 24 out of 26 victories have been by bonus points or more for Taylor. And there, one-bar tilt, no points.
I was just about ready to say, if he's going to avoid giving up bonus points in this match, he better keep his wrist free from David Taylor. Taylor drops back down along the ankles, and we're going to head to the third period.
Where are we going, Green? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Tough decision right now. You'd make the decision to go underneath David Taylor.
And he is going to make that decision. Mike Evans, the Pennsylvania product, who transferred to Blair Academy as a senior. Actually wrestled at 189 pounds as a high school senior. He is a redshirt freshman at 165 here, and he better come out fast here. And David Taylor with the legs in. Taylor and the arm.
Yeah, Evans did a nice job of rolling through. Then he grabbed the leg, and then the leg just basically slowed him down.
You gotta go in that way. Potentially dangerous. Here we go.
No riding time advantage. 4-0 is the score. David Taylor out in front. He was a Big Ten champion last year at 157 pounds. He's up a weight class to 165.
And it's like Taylor jump start right there. He's going to get a caution.
Official Tim Shields cautions Taylor. That's his first. And there's an escape by Evans. So he's got a minute and a half plus to work with. He got his 1-point escape, so he chose right, choosing down in the third period. But
single
Taylor
leg,
right back in.
Yeah, single leg, just to get a nice little basic counter shot, taking the points that are available to you in these championship matches. You got your opponent getting out of position, making a commitment, stopping his first shot, coming back to his own. He's going to get called for stalling, but it's a nice job getting the points. Again, championship wrestling, taking the points that are available to you.
Casey Cunningham right next to Cale Sanderson. Casey Cunningham, great workout partner in the room as assistant coach. David Taylor, Ed Ruth.
Wants a new start. A few of the fans in the audience, probably Minnesota and Iowa crowd will see Taylor
trying
ding
to
for stalling, but Taylor just again, he's so difficult to get the corner on, and he'll drop his level just like he's done right there. Get on the legs.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. In here, guys. Set.
Nice counter shot right there. Gets nice angle. Comes around the waist. Tries to set him back down on his rear there. He's going to try to cast across. Evans has done a nice job of fighting some of these positions that Taylor presents, but now he's got the legs spread out pretty well. Keep driving forward. Now he'll come back out with that shoulder and get the 2.
2 points, 8-2. Riding time. Well, but Evans is, unless he scores here, and he's going to get the major with those 2 points. Near fall, a major and a major smile for the 2-time Big Ten champion, David Taylor, for the Nittany Lions.
That's a good-looking performance, Tim. We're heading into the national tournament with a lot of momentum. Mike Evans has had a good tournament for the Hawkeyes, but that's an all-star performance right there from David Taylor.